The R32 GT-R. You've been waiting patiently, and in Japan, they're going for less than 14K a car. You carefully save up your earnings for a year. Now is the time. You go to an import site to find your dream car and... What the f***? Welcome to JDM Overload. So are Americans getting ripped off for an old beater? For many of the Skyline well-endowed countries, it's well known that R32s were selling at some pretty low prices just a few years ago. We're talking rock bottom prices. 4K for a GTST, 10K for a GT-R, and then the 25-year rule hit, pretty much tripling everything in price. Thanks a lot, America. So if you wanted a simple answer to end the video right now, you could say that the main reason for these high prices is now that Americans can get the Skyline and everybody knows that, it's inflated the price of 25-year-old and near 25-year-old cars. The newer cars have pretty much stayed the same price. The potential for profits has jumped up. But wait a minute, there's a little bit more to it. If you look at some Japanese auction sites, you can see that the prices are higher, but not ridiculous. So where is this coming from? There's still the little part about getting your whip to the States. So let's look at two of these methods. So basically, here are the fees when importing Godzilla to another country. No, not that one. Okay, first you have the container fee, which depends on the size of the container and where it's going. This can cost anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000. And then there's a few other fees involved. But for all intents and purposes, let's just say that when the boat arrives to US shores, you'll cough up about 5K. So here's when it gets tricky. The next part depends on whether you're doing it yourself or if an import company is handling it for you. Let's imagine that you are doing it all by yourself. So imagine you happen to live in Texas, but your car is delivered on the East Coast. Now you have to truck it over. Once you get the car, you'll probably have some items to fix as well. But after that, you should be good to go. Now let's look at an importer. Importers, at least the ones in the States, tend to actually go to Japan or Canada and actually get to physically inspect the models. Wrong one. This obviously is a huge advantage. No missed items or no big surprises. When the car arrives, the known issues are fixed at the importer before going on sale. Then the importers actually have to make a profit. But in the end, you're getting a sound car with sound documents. Now, I'm not saying that one is better than the other. It just depends on what your budget is and what's important to you. You might be on a tight budget and have decent mechanical skills, or maybe you want a specific JDM car but without the hassle of importation and documentation. It all depends. But anyways, that's a couple of reasons for the current prices, especially for the cars being imported to the US. Thanks for watching.